In the morning, Mai and I ate breakfast and then headed for the lobby. Gosh, I feel kind of nervous about seeing Shadow. Once I'd woken up, memories of the night before kept popping up faster than I could shove them away. What the heck is going on with me? I was still deep in thought when Shadow himself walked up to me. Too close. Good morning, Asuko. Hi. So I guess we're on first name basis now? Although I knew I wasn't the only one. Alright, Kagome. You need to calm down. Snap out of it. You got stuff to do. Bit by bit, the others trickled into the lobby except for Midarashi. Shirabe noticed Mai standing next to me and gave me a sort of I'm sorry smile. I shook my head and told him it wasn't a problem at all. I wasn't really doing much after all. I drifted off again when Wakasa spoke up.
What are you grinning at her for?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, of course I'm talking to you.
I'm not grinning, though.
But you were.
I was not. You're making that up. You look slightly shaken. Why would Shadow be looking at... You know why. Wakasa had to have been mistaken. Forget about Shadow grinning. I wasn't. Sure you weren't. Midarashi's got a fever.
What?
Is he okay? I don't think he's caught anything, if that's what you mean. It's probably just his injuries. As far as today goes, though... There's no way we're taking him with us. Do you think it's still alright for Mai to stay with him?
You could just say he's not sick. There shouldn't be anything for her to catch.
Good point. Alright then, Mai. Do you think you could take care of Midarashi again today?
Sure.
She looked pretty excited. I'm worried about Midarashi, but if we don't beat today's game, that won't matter much. I see you haven't learned your lesson. Only 5 people today. Once we got to the Plaza, Hogstein didn't waste any time. I'm sure we'll manage. The pig actually seemed almost disappointed by Shadow's disinterested response, but quickly moved on to his next point. Shut up, everyone. I've got a huge surprise for you today. A surprise?
I don't like the sound of that.
Why do I get the feeling things are about to get worse? Stop wasting our time and get to the point. What's your so-called surprise? Well, you know, but that'll change. As soon as you hear about my surprise, you're gonna get super excited, so... I'm adding a hostage. Wait... The image of Hogstein disappeared to be replaced with... Urabe... Urabe? Urabe. Urabe.
Arabe!
Urabe. 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 Urabe, man. On the screen, we could see Urabe unconscious. He was only there for a split second before the pig reappeared. So as you already know, this miserable pile of secrets ignored my orders on the 3rd day and tried to tell you the answer. And apparently that wasn't enough, because then he decided to ask me to let all of you go and stop the game. What a double no, triple cross. Anyway, the point is, if you beat this one, I'm going to kill him. Shadow step forward. Fine, but if we do beat today's game, we want our rebate back. What? That makes us even, and it makes your game more fun for you, right? No, you don't understand anything. What did I ever say about us being even, eh? You need to learn your place. You're just players' pawns. I'm in charge. I make the rules. I am the law. You live or die based on my whims. If I feel sad, I might blow you up just for fun, understand? Yep, pissing me off. He's just being, as usual, he's being an asshole because he's, I'll get mad. Yep. What's wrong with you? Yeah, that passionate response seemed to have got him. Sorry. Where'd you get off treating us like we're just old toys or something? All you're going to do is push us around whenever you feel like being a jerk. What's the point of having rules in the first place? You know, I hope this doesn't convince him to take away the rules. Well, I guess we may want to accept your offer. Fine, it's done. I accept. Now, let's see what you're made of. Going. With that, he was gone. Right, if we can beat today's game, we get Uribe back. Excellent. Filled with new determination focus, we headed out. Oh. Wait. Oh, I didn't think this was a... I thought this was the mall. So, what's the lowdown on today's game? Mitarashi briefed you on all the attractions, right? Miyoshi nodded.
We're going to the Community Bazaar today, which is basically a huge shopping mall.
Oh, so it's not really an attraction? What's this mall based on?
A game called Bazaar Planet. You're on a planet, which is basically a store in space. It's sort of a community sim. You buy and sell things to other users, pretty much just for casuals, though. Sounds fun! Yeah, it's got a lot of dedicated players outside the usual markets. Wakasu finally spoke up. Uribe tried to get Hogstein to let the rest of us go. We had to save him.
That changes nothing. Shido's tone was harsh and determined.
Seriously, man? That's cold.
I think he's not being cold at all. Wakasu just doesn't get it. Even if Shido looks calm, he's probably more fired up than the rest of us. That's why he asked for Uribe. Even if we beat the game, he'll do anything to protect us. And it doesn't change anything, because he's probably going to do the same thing regardless. I have to do my best. I have to help the park and get Uribe back. Whoa, they really went all the way with the space theme, huh? If the situation had been different, I probably would have had a lot of fun shopping, but as it was... Working to the Bazaar Planet, work together so you can get the hottest deals. I hope, or if we're really shopping. His transmission cut out as one of the piglets stepped forward.
He's telling us to go to that shop.
Guess we don't really have a choice then. Okay. Followed the piglet into one of the shops. Oh boy, how... Okay, how on earth is all this here? Did this... whoever's controlling Hogstein or what, costume or whatever, did he like go manufacture all this shit beforehand? And just like carry it in with him? This feels like an inside job. It feels like this would be so very impossible to set this up as is if it wasn't. Oh god, is this place selling Count Hogstein stuff? It was packed with all sorts of different things, but every single one had Hogstein's image on it. In the center of the room was a statue of an alien. It was holding a large tray, and on its chest was a digital panel of some sort. Welcome! Let's start with something easy, shall we? The voice seemed to come from the statue. We're having a sale right now. Everything in the store is 100 yen, except for the one item that still lists price. And that list price of the item? 10,000 yen. Can you figure out which one it is? With that, the statue fell silent. So he's asking us to look for something that costs 10,000 yen. Yeah, let's go see if we can find it.
But none of the items have price tags.
Yeah. Without price tags, how are we supposed to know what anything costs? Shiso stared at the statue for a few long moments. I think if we put something on the tray he's holding, that display will show the price. Shibei tapped his head. He's got a big number 6 up there. Wonder what that's for. Well, only wonder we found out. Plop something down on that tray. Yeah, might as well start with this. I picked up a sort of pendant with Hogstein. I hope that's not the attempts we get. Because we could just choose everything. I guess we have a time limit. Could be 6 or 10. I picked up the sort of pendant with the hog sign's face on and set it down on the tray. Oh, the panel changed to 100 yen, and the number on the stack clicked down to 5. The number went down. That probably means you have 5 attempts left. We only have 5 tries to find it? Mountains of crap here. Forget needle in a haystack. This is like trying to find a grain of sugar in a salt factory. Then we need to take it one step at a time. First, we need to look for things that look like they might be worth 10,000 yen. The announcer said list price, so this item sells for that much all the time. It hasn't been marked up for this game. We all nodded and headed off to different parts of the store to look. Alright, guess I'll start here. Huh? Someone tapped on my shoulder and it was Shadow. You're too close. What's wrong? Do you think you could give me a hand? I don't exactly spend a lot of time in places like this. I have no idea what to look for. Yeah, sure, shall we? We began to search through the items in our corner of the store. Well, 10,000 yen is pretty expensive. What about these earrings? 10,000 yen. That's the typical rule of thumb exchange rate would make it divided by 100, so like $100? Okay. Earrings could be $100. It makes sense. Are they expensive? I'm not sure. It's hard to tell what they're made out of, but they look pretty well manufactured. I'd say they're more expensive than a lot of this stuff. Makes sense. See? I told you I was out of my league. Apparently so. Sorry. What about this? A stuffed animal? Well, some of the bigger ones can get expensive, but I found it as I examined the shelves and stuff. Count hog signs. So, do you... Oh, God. Don't do this, Shadow. Don't. Do you like type stuff like this, huh? Nothing. Never mind. Stupid question. Not relevant. Was he blushing? No, I don't. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not stuffed animals. No, not really. I see. He laughed. What are you laughing about? Oh, nothing. That was just exactly the answer. Was it? Am I supposed to be happy about that? I wasn't quite sure. I really do not know how to feel right now. After a few minutes of searching, we all met up back at the scale on about 30 different pieces of merchandise. All of Aksys stuff looks like it could be in the right price range. But what the heck were Shirabe and Mayoshi thinking? They all brought back a bucket, a dustpan, and several Hogstein shit. Okay. This is way you know what? Like $100. It's like really obvious. These things are not... Unless... you think about the markups at places like... one of them might be right. Asuko, could you pick out the things that look way too cheap? Are you sure you want to trust me with that? Why not? You're a girl, right? You probably know the most about shopping than this sausage fest. Oh, alright, just give me a minute. I felt a slight swinge of guilt as I threw out pretty much everything Mayoshi and Shirabe had brought. When I was done, they were left with 16 items. Okay, what next? He rubbed his beard and stared out at our pile of stuff. We've only got 5 more chances to get this right. If only there was some way to tell if one of these was the right one. Most expensive looking one. Why don't we put them on? You know what? That's an interesting idea. See, the most expensive looking one, I don't think it will be that because, like I was saying earlier, markups. So the most expensive looking one's probably going to normally cost more than $100. Because you have these merchandise stuff that would normally cost $100, but because you're in an enclosed environment economically, and you have these images that you can sell more for, it'll probably end up costing more. So let's put them all in one tray. Why don't we just put them all on the tray? Hold on a second there, little lady. That's gotta be against the rules. I didn't hear any rules. Oh, really? Actually, no, I don't think so. Huh? The announcement didn't say anything about putting all of them on there at once. That might work. Yeah. Good point. Maybe we're supposed to. I mean, look at how big that tray is. Exactly. That allows us to eliminate larger numbers of items. Huh? We put them all in the tray, and if there were 10,000, and if the 10,000 yen put in there, then the total would be over 10,000 yen, which just means we have to Put 100 on there? We need to get 100 items to throw them all on there. Which, okay, 99 items. And if the 10,000 item is in there, then it will be over 10,000. If not, then it will be something else. Alright, let's get going then. We don't want to just... Oh. Dump all the junk? Oh, the cost display changed to 11,500. And the number on the alien's forehead dropped to 4. Now we know the right one's in there somewhere. Let's split this batch up in half and measure that. Okay, just...
Whoa, hold on a minute. We've only got 4 tries left. If one of those 8 things isn't the right thing, we'll have wasted one.
No, if the batch we test doesn't have it, we'll know what's in the other half.
Oh, right. Of course.
Oh, you're getting stupid. So we did as Shadow had suggested. The items tested didn't contain the right one, so the number dropped to 3. Let's just split them again. We have the 8 remaining items and put 4 on the tray. This time it said that, so 2 tries left. Okay, now just 2. The cost showed 10,100. 1 try left. Oh, shoot.
This next one is our last shot.
Right? I looked at the last 2 items for a long minute and finally chose the stuffed Count Hogstein. Is it really big or something? I don't... Why did we... Why did... I should... Oh, oh, that is ugly. Slowly, carefully, I set it down on the tray. Oh, goodness. The price was exactly 10,000. As that appeared, the number on the alien's forehead flipped to 0. And the answer is the stuffed Count Hogstein, right? Correct. Yeah, it looks like I lost this one. I'll give you that toy as a prize. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's worth $100, but it's definitely not worth $100. This made it seem like I was answering me. Phew. Looks like we did it. But the alien wasn't finished talking. Unfortunately, it took all of your tries to get the answer. Ha ha ha. Pretty sore Lucifer statue. What's it matter that we used all...
Wait, I heard something.
Oh, shoot. We pointed at the door of the rear of the shop and we all ran up to listen. You're right. Sort of gurgling? Yeah, I hear it too. Shadow quickly examined the door. It didn't appear to be locked. I'm going to assume this is where we need to go next. Solon carefully opened the door. Okay. Oh... We have to do the same thing. Oh, shoot. The room was dimly lit, but full of fish tanks of various sizes. Many of them had swarms of colorful tropical fish. In the center of the room was a huge cylindrical tank. Next to it was a statue. It was just like the previous room. Oh, no. Look, I gasped in shock. Did I lose? Did I lose? Oh, hi. I did not expect that. Inside the tank was Urabe. Oh... It was filling... Okay. So either we used up all of our attempts and I lose, period. Or based on the attempts we used, that fills up more. Yeah, it was... Okay, he was filling gradually with water which had already passed his knees. That was the source of the noise we heard. Hey, Urabe! 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 We pounded on the tank, but he was unconscious and didn't seem to hear us. So he'll die definitely if it goes up too far.
The water's already up to his waist.
Damn it, wait a second. What's that number up there? Above the tank was 6 of 10. Oh, shoot.
Wait, 6 is the number on the forehead of the alien in the last room.
Does that mean every time we make a guess, the tank got more water? Of course. This is what the smartass comment was about. Damn it. When that number hits 10, everybody's going to drown. Once this water tank gets filled up, you guys lose. I wasn't sure if I had imagined it, but the alien's voice sounded almost happy. So this is almost definitely the same person who does Hogstein. On his forehead was the number 4, just like the other statue. When it dropped to 0, no, I don't even want to think about that. Now it's time for your real shopping trip. Your commerce skills are going to get a real workout here. The alien cackled. You will be given 10,000 yen. You will make 5 purchases. Take care not to run out of money. 20 coins with 500 written on them tumbled out of the alien's mouth. 10,000 yen. So, what are we supposed to be buying with this money? And I like Victor eliminating one of the fish tanks. I will show you each item one at a time. All you have to do is tell me what you'd be willing to pay for it. And if your bid is higher than the item's price, you'll get it. Oh, shoot. And if our bid is lower than the actual price, we get nothing, right? This was all chance. This was all so much chance. I mean, just think about it. The Count Hogstein Pig was the 10,000 yen item. And no way would you normally think that is worth 10,000 yen. Unless it was like a humongous in comparison. But that would, whatever. I'm guessing if we fail to purchase the item, the number on the statue's head decreases.
That's kind of complicated.
No, not really. We're guessing the price. We tell the alien what we think it's worth, and if we're right, we win. The important thing is we're going to be managing our money. We've got 10,000 yen, but we're going to need to be careful or we'll run out. Honestly, this group doesn't seem like the one I'd want to be managing money.
But if we're too cheap, then the tank will keep filling up.
That sounds tough. We don't have the luxury of failure. We must be cautious. Shadow sighed, walked up to the lit tank. So, what are these fish worth? There's 10 small, colorful fish in it. I don't even know anything about tropical fish. We all shook our heads. Of course none of us do. They just look like killifish. I guess maybe 100 yen per head, but there's a chance they're more expensive. Oh, God. Okay. Saving. Maybe it's more like 200 per yen. I don't have a good reason.
What are you basing that on?
Oh, nothing, I guess.
You just pulled it out of your butt. Is that it?
Oh, that is rude.
What is she supposed to do? We don't have any frame of reference here.
No, wait. 200 yen per fish would add up to 2,000 yen for the whole thing. That might not be a bad guess. Wait, why? I looked at Shadow confused. Yes, wait, I am confused. What do you mean? Well, if we have to get through 5 items with 10,000 yen, that would mean that all 5 items have to add up to 10,000 yen, right?
Why?
Let's say that these fish are ridiculously rare and that they're 12,000 yen apiece. That would make the game impossible. It wouldn't even be a game. That's a good point. So we can assume that the average price is 2,000 yen. If we use that as a baseline, then we just need to decide if these fish are expensive or cheap. Good thinking, Gumshoe. Okay, I'm immediately thinking of Ace Attorney. There's not a lot to go on, but it's something. It's still a guess, but at least it's an educated guess. Might as well give it a try. Decided to lead off with a low bet of 500 yen. 500 yen! As he spoke, he laid 1 coin on the tray. Your 500 yen has been accepted. The price of the item is... The counter on the alien's chest began to spin. The last number ticked into play, stopping at 2,500 yen. Purchase failed. Your money will not be confiscated. Oh, shoot! The number on the statue's forehead dropped to 3, and the water began to pour into everybody's face. No!
Oh, man, this is tense.
Wakasha shifted foot to foot nervously. Well, the good news is that it looks like our average of 2,000 yen isn't too far off. Okay, so 2,000 yen average is assuming that. So if we kept if we kept guessing at 2,000, if it wasn't for urban dangers just in general, we could just keep going with this. And since I guess 2,000 would be confiscated. So no, never mind. That strategy is null and void. Here's our second item. Another fish tank lit up. This one with 3 large red goldfish. Are those goldfish? No.
Could it really be that simple?
No, it's not that simple. Even if they are, we can't afford to lose twice in a row. So, we should say half again our average? 3,000 yen? I don't think that sounds good. It's a little risky, but we need a win and that should do it. No. That's way too much. We bet 3,000 yen. He tossed 6 coins in the tray. We're almost halfway through our money. Price of this item is... numbers began to spin, and 1,500. Purchase successful! Aren't you pleased with your new acquisition? The number on the statue's forehead remained at 3. Well, we lost 1,500 yen, but we still got 3 tries left. All we have to do is hit one more, and the number can't hit 0. Yeah, but we only have 10,000.
That's right, we only need one more win to save Urabe.
Awesome. I could feel the tension. Oh! Does it not get... Oh, sorry, I'm checking that. So does the item not get confiscated if we successfully purchase it? Or I mean the money not get confiscated? Because that doesn't make sense. Now for the third item! Another tank lit up. This one contained 8 small shrimp, each one with half an inch long with red and white spots. Let's finish this now. What do you say we go on? No! Yes, let's do it. No, don't do this, don't do this. Alright, we're betting 6,500 yen. You threw the remaining 13 coins onto the tray. Oh, God, this is a bad idea. The price of the item is... Oh, God, it's going to be higher, too. Oh, man, I hope it does. The numbers on the yen spin, and 8,000 yen. It doesn't make any sense. Purchase failed. Your money will now be confiscated. Wait, that can't be right. Those 3 things added up to more than 10,000 yen. The number on the statue forehead clicked too, and the sound of water pouring to Urabe's tank filled the room. What the hell is this? We still got 2 more items, but we're broke and we've only got 2 tries left. What toast? God, I knew this was a bad idea.
Then are we just supposed to watch the tank fill up with water and do nothing? Once it's full, the game is over. Then we all blow up.
Oh no. It's fair to say the atmosphere in the room was grim.
Well, would you like to surrender?
The tone of the announcer was almost mocking. Yes, it's definitely the guy who does hog sign. Surrender. Would you mean that we just fail immediately?
We must have missed something. There's no point into an impossible game.
If we missed something, then it was probably something the alien said. Come on, Kagome, what did it say? Oh, I don't... Oh, shoot. I don't... Oh. Maybe we can go into debt? That wasn't all the alien said, though. You will be given... Oh, God, I hope I didn't get this wrong. I'm really not sure. I'm taking a guess on the idea that you can go into debt in this somehow. I got it. Commerce. Whatever the hell that's supposed to make me think of. Commerce. That's it. We don't just buy, we're supposed to sell. Oh, that makes sense. Of course, we should have seen it. Let's give it a shot. Okay. We set the fish we bought earlier on the tray. You got 1,500 for this item. The alien spat out 3... Oh! And we can... Oh. And the pigs were 10,000. That is perfect. The alien spat out... I bet that's like a question later in this. If we sell the items back we bought, then get that money back, that's the trick. Once you look at it that way, it makes sense that they were adding up to more than we thought. Right, but don't we still need to buy that many? We all nodded as we did. The fourth fish tank lit up. Here's the 4th item. The last one was larger than the others and had a single 8-inch catfish-like creature swimming lazily inside it.
So, what are we gonna do?
Well, we've got 2 options. Either we go all in, or we just drop 500 yen on this one and take our chances on the last item. We had to win at least one of the next 2 bets, or the number on the alien would drop to 0, and Urabe's life would be over. Well, we've only got 1,500 yen either way. Splitting it up won't help. I say we go all in. We all nodded in approval. I guess I don't get a say. Alright, we're betting 1,500 yen. Threw him into the tray, and... accepted. Spinning. 2,000. Oh. Beep. Okay, your money will not be confiscated. Okay, so now we gotta use the pig. Number on the alien's forehead dropped to 1. We could all hear the water beginning to pour into Urabe's tank.
Urabe!
God. The water had already reached its chin. I bet it's unintended that we use the big 2. No, that's just clever. Damn it. Shit. We'd been We've been excited only minutes before after figuring out the game, but now all of that was gone. Uribe could still breathe, but just barely. So we're thinking about surrendering? Like, how are we going to surrender? I'll be signing Uribe's death warrants.
But what are we gonna do?
If only we had something else to sell. Fist for grip. Yep, there. Wait, we have the motherfucking... Oh, am I gonna do another one? I figured this out a long time ago. Oh, I figured this out so long ago. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I finished choosing. I'm 100% sure about this. Yep, there we go. That's it. The stuffed hog sign. I think we can sell it too. This thing?
This thing?
Yeah, let me see it. I grabbed the toy from Lacoste and tossed it onto the tray. After a moment, you got 10,000 yen for this item. Yes! Coins flew out of the alien's mouth.
Right, we got this thing from the shop outside.
God damn, young lady, I have never been so grateful to another human being in my life. Shadow grinned and put his hand on my shoulder, but he barely touched me when his expression changed and he quickly pulled his hand back. Awkward. Huh? Nothing. Well done, Yasuko. Thanks? I totally thought he was gonna hug me there for a second. I let out a sigh of relief. Oh, thank goodness he didn't hug me.
Alright, we're back to the cash we started with.
But we've only got one more bet to make. Our final item is this. Light click to illuminate a large fish tank. Is there really any question here? This is all last bet. Doesn't matter what's in that thing. We all know what we're putting down, right? Right, our bet is...
10,000 yen. 10,000 yen.
10,000 yen. 10,000 yen. Correct, we're going all in. It's gonna be worth more, isn't it? Oh goodness. Okay, if it's worth more and we were supposed to like buy all of them up to this point and like go all in on the very last one, sell the other ones. Ugh. We dumped the coins into the tray and the counter began to spin. When it stopped, the number showed it was 5,000. Oh, thank goodness. Amazing. You had one heck of a shopping trip. Thank you. With that, the alien went quiet and another much more familiar announcement rumbled over the PA. Bizarre planet complete. Hooray! With a gurgling whoosh, the water in our base tank began to drain. Let's get him out of there.
Right.
We opened up our base tank, tilted to the side, and slowly lifted him out. Oh, man, oh gosh. I grabbed his hand and felt for a pulse. Every one of us felt like they were about to cry. This would have been happened without you. Too close. Without you, Yasuko. Too close. Now we did this all together. Everyone looked at everyone else and nodded. Stage 5 has been completed. You have obtained a reward. Something that looked kind of like receipt came out of the alien's mouth. It had an 07 / printed on it. Division. Oh, maybe a date. What the hell does 07 / We had another one that said... I don't actually remember. I think there was one that said 7 on another one. We'll have to worry about that. Yeah, we'll have to worry about that later. Right now we need to look after Uribe. Agreed. Let's get him out of here. Shadow and Uribe carried Uribe's unconscious body out of the shop. Damn it. As soon as we stepped outside, our dog sign's voice echoing from the speakers. I thought this game was going to be the most dramatic yet. Too bad for you then. We've got Uribe back, and you have my unending gratitude for being so reasonable agreeing to hand him over. I smiled a little at Shadow's sarcasm. You better watch yourself when tomorrow rolls around. He spat out the words, then hung up.
Man, I'm exhausted. That really took it out of me.
Oh, we need to warm Uribe so he doesn't get sick. Right, let's get him to the restaurant. Oh, ask the piglet if they can give us anything warm. And the others picked up Uribe. I ran ahead of the restaurant to get things ready. I asked the piglets to turn on the heat in the restaurant, and they obliged, even going so far to give me a large towel to dry herbe off with. Man, they're pretty nice. I feel like they might be hostages themselves. I've really been feeling like I can understand them better lately. I was still thinking about that when the guys finally showed up. Asuko. Oh, you're right on time. I just got this towel. Excellent. Let me see it. I can take care of him. Thanks. I handed him the towel.
Yoshi and I can go grab some food. Sound good?
They headed off towards the counter and I sat down to rest. I looked like we'd been waiting in the restaurant until the hotel arrived. Did I say revived? Oh my. The hotel magically appeared out of nothing and came back from the dead of not being dead. I hope everybody's going to be okay. Can I talk to you? Oh, sure. How's everybody? We just finished drying him off. Now all we have to do is wait for him to wake up. Good. Do you think I can borrow you for a moment? Well, sure, I guess. Sure, babe. Do you mind if we step out for a bit? Sure thing. I'll keep an eye on him. He gave us a dismissive wave and turned back around. Come on. Sure. What is he? Oh, goodness. I just thought... Oh, shoot. Shido. Be gentle. As we stepped outside, I felt the night wind brush pleasantly across my skin. About yesterday, huh? You asked me why I'm so focused on protecting people. Oh, right. He turned around to look straight into my eyes. He didn't want to talk about it yesterday. What changed his mind? You know what? He can do whatever the hell he wants. It's his life. I'm mainly interested in his voice anyways. So, I'll listen to him. That seems to go with my MO pretty well. I should just listen. I nodded. My old man was a detective too. He was, I suppose you could call him, old school. Honest stuff, hardworking, never afraid to get his hands dirty. But we got in each other's nerves sometimes, but I respected him. Still paused for a moment, and he looked a little sad. Did something happen to him? Yeah. He tried to be a good cop, but the men on the top didn't want that. Eventually it killed him, and he died with things left undone. I became a police officer just like him so that I could fix the rotten system that had destroyed him. He sighed and shook his head. But I was young and stupid. I thought all I needed to change things was the will to try. If I just got myself in trouble, that would have been bad enough, but I went farther than that. I was given the lead on investigation and my recklessness got my partner killed. After that, I saw what I was turning into, and I promised myself I wouldn't let it happen. He gave me a bitter smile and shook his head. Thank you for telling me that. I felt kind of bad yesterday after I asked you. But why did you decide to tell me now? I'm not sure. He sighed. To be honest, I don't really know. I guess I felt like I should. Maybe I just felt like you were the right person? The right person. Sometimes you need another person to listen to what you're feeling. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. If talking to me will make you feel better, you can talk to me anytime you need to. Thanks. It's not easy to talk about, but somehow it is with you. I'm glad you were willing to listen. Oh, I'm just happy to. Yeah. If you ever kill someone in the future, just feel free to confide to me. And if there's anything about balding you want to talk about, I'm here too. That was awfully nice of him to say. I'm glad he feels better now. My face felt a bit warm, but I gave him a small smile. You think maybe we should go back in Shido? Maybe Urbe's woken up. Yes, we should, but don't you think we're friends now? What? I'm sorry, I'm just trying to say, well, do you think you could call me Subaru? And go vroom vroom vroom. And then like, when you see me, we just go like, shift it into gear, and then go like high five, back high five, and then we both pull off sunglasses like, yeah. Sure. Especially the thing about the high-fiving. That sounds fun. Thank you. Gave me a short nod and then a smile, then turned and walked back towards the restaurant. Well, that was different. Felt kinda nice, though. I smiled to myself and turned to follow Shadow. No, Subaru inside. Hey, Subaru. No, I'm calling him Shadow. That just seems weird. I know him Shadow. We waited at the restaurant for a little longer, but Uribe didn't wake up. The time came for the hotel to arrive, so we lifted his unconscious body and carried him down to the dock. Where is he? He looks like his fever still hasn't gone down. We should probably leave him alone for now. I went to check on Mitarashi, who was still deep asleep. I didn't want to wake him, so I headed to Uribe's room. I think Mai can keep an eye on Mitarashi for now. This seems like a good time to talk about what we're going to do going forward.
You mean what we're gonna do about Uribe?
Right. I'd like to hear everyone's opinion. We're going to need to listen to what Uribe has to say when he gets up too. I'm convinced there's more to these games than we're seeing. We touched on that last night, but I think all of us are here for a reason. Then I guess we need to find out what that reason is, Sure, Uribe. You said you came here because you were investigating something, correct? What exactly was it? Well, we've only come this far together. I guess I owe you that much. He rubbed his hand over his horrible, horrible beard for a few minutes before he began to talk. This was 10 years or so. A city bus crashed through the center divider at night and hit a car. The bus flipped and caught fire, killing most of the people on the bus, and the family in the car. My mentor, a magazine reporter, was caught up in that whole thing. Wait, a bus accident 10 years ago? You mean the one in Kaneda? Yeah, you know anything about it? My father was involved in the investigation.
He was what?
Oh, you mean as a police detective? Yes.
You sure know a lot, Yasuko. You two getting close?
I had a feeling I knew what he was hinting at, but I decided to ignore it for the time being.
But you're getting close, right? Yeah.
Shut up. That crash. Uribe? It was my father's fault. We didn't even notice Uribe wake up, but when we turned around, he was already sitting up in his bed. What the hell that's supposed to mean? That was why I decided to help Augstein. What? What do you mean? Whatever my reasons might have been, I put all of you in danger, and I can never be forgiven for that. I should have died in that explosion. No. You're not answering our questions. Tell us why you did this. I should have died. It was looking like Uribe wasn't really hearing what we were saying. Let's go slap him a little bit. But what really bothered me is that he kept saying he should have died. We're also happy to hear that he survived the explosion, and we get him back, and I'm gonna get mad because he really needs to get slapped or something. What is wrong with you? Oh, snap. My apologies. Whoa. Is that the prayer bead there? Or no, it's on his wrist. Maybe? Yeah, whatever. I don't care why you think you did. I don't care why you think you did. Don't you ever say you wish you were dead. Do you know how hard we worked to save you? We don't want you to die. I had no idea. I never thought. Please, accept my apology. Just think before you talk next time, okay? There have been no casualties. We heard that you tried to bargain with the pig to save our lives even though you had no reason to. You can turn yourself in after all of this over if it'll make you feel better, but we need to know what you know for any of us to make it out. Shadow. Uribe felt silent. When he finally spoke, it looked like he'd made up his mind. My father is president of a major construction company. He became engaged in illegal activity, which was subsequently uncovered by a reporter
The incident with the bus was his attempt to remove the threat. I overheard him order it to be done. It was then when I first realized my life of privilege was steeped in the blood of innocence.
Oh my goodness. Damn, I'm guessing the reporter was related to you, or you, Shirobei?
Shortly thereafter... Oh no, it was his mentor. Shortly thereafter, I met a person online who had chosen to moniker M2. He first introduced me to fortune-telling, which I took an immediate interest in.
Wait, M2 is...
The name of the guy who contacted Shirobei and called him here.
Ah, I remember that now.
M2 revealed to me one of our conversations that he hoped to blow up the theme park that my father's company had been contracted to construct. But then my admiration for M2 was exceeded only by my disgust with my father, so I foolishly consented to assist.
He paused for a moment and took a deep breath. I see. So that would read M2 is the Count. Shirobei nodded silently. Then, who is M2? Who is Augstein?
I'm truly sorry. I've only spoken to him online. As to his true identity, I fear I know no more than you.
That seems like three of us, Shirobei, Urubei, and myself, are connected to the bus crash. There's no way that's a coincidence. But what about you two? Wakasa, Miyoshi, you know anything about the bus?
No, I got nothing. It's kind of freaky, you know?
How long was it ago? 10 years? I don't know how old these two are, but they certainly seem in the range that they'd be young enough to not remember stuff.
I don't know anything. This is the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't sound familiar to me either, but you volunteered, so shut up, Yasuko. Well, we were obviously brought here for a purpose. We still don't know who Hogstein is, but with this information, we're a little closer to the truth. Yeah.
My greatest regret is that I have put you in danger. I do not think I can ever atone for this sin.
Urubei bowed his head, knocks suddenly sounded at the door. Mai was standing on the other side with a large grin on her face.
Ryusei woke up.
Good. Kid's gotta be starving. Let's say we head over to his place and eat. Yeah, you come with us too, Urubei. He's been worried about you.
As you wish.
We all followed Mai back to Mitorashi's room. It was the first time we'd all sat down to eat together in quite a while, but we didn't stay too long. Mitarashi was still recovering. As soon as we finished our meals, we headed off to the individual rooms. The moment I was through the door, I made a beeline for my bed. Oh, I'm so glad he's safe. He probably still felt guilty, and I was just happy he was alive. Oh yeah, I should check my phone for messages. I forgot that I sent my uncle a text about the notes we'd gotten. Oh, he'd replied. Perhaps I missed it in all the excitement. Sorry, but I don't have any idea what those notes might mean. Oh, thank you. Things may be rough now, but it will turn out alright in the end. As long as you never give in to despair, you will succeed. You know, Hogstein's no Monokuma. Come on. Stay strong and remember you can win. I believe in you. Oh, Uncle, you're probably related to this. I was touched up my uncle took time to cheer me up, even with everything he was going through. Definitely going to do my best tomorrow. I'm so pumped up. A knock sounded. Oh, what are the chances? I bet that's Mai. You know, that's actually probably a better chance, but yep, that's what I thought. Oh, were you asleep? Subaru. No, Shadow. Subaru. Forgot already? What? He looked hurt for some reason. Oh, he looks pissed. Hey, just because you're balding doesn't mean you can get pissed at me. Oh, Subaru. Do you really not want to call me by my first name? No, it's not that. I'm not used to it yet. Anyway, do you need something? Not really. I was just wondering if you would like to look at the stars with me. What? Stars are especially bright tonight. The view from the terrace is the best. The water perfectly mirrors the sky. That sounds incredible. Sure, I'd love to go. Good. I walked with Subaru to the terrace. Yay! Wow, you were right. The view is amazing. All those clouds that I totally can't see any stars at the... Oh, no, I sort of see stars, but they're really small. If this was like on a handheld screen, there's no way I'd be able to see that. I know, right? The water's so dark, it is reflecting the sky so clearly, it's like we're floating in space. I agree. We stood together and quietly gazed at the star-filled sky. Wait a second, we're all alone out here. Suddenly I was very aware my heart was pounding away in my chest. So small. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking the sky is so vast. We humans are incredibly small in comparison. It really grounds you. Oh, that's true. If you look at us from the space point of view, we're tiny, like a plankton. But even if we're tiny, we're still alive. We have lives even if they're really small. What is it? Did I say something weird? Not exactly. I just thought plankton was an interesting choice of words. Was it really that weird? Nope. I'd never seen Shadow's expression so soft and unguarded. He reached out and gently ran his fingers through my hair. It's not strange. That's just how you are. I don't think you should change at all. You're perfect. Oh, I feel so lightheaded. My world narrowed down to just a tender look in his eyes and the feeling of him blowing in my hair. I can't look away. The night breeze over the water and softly passed through the small place between us. Oh, are you cold? Oh, no, that was so. It was just a little. I had to hold the sneeze in, but I couldn't. I totally broke the mood, but I wanted to go bury myself. I was so embarrassed. I couldn't look at him. I heard a rustle, and a warm weight settled on my shoulder. Wear this, then. Oh, thank you. He had placed his jacket around my shoulders, wrapped in it. My heart resumed to its rapid pounding from before. It's so warm. This is his warmth, his smell. I can smell his cologne, too. Now we can stay in here a little longer, right? What? He had spoken so quietly that I couldn't hear him, but he didn't repeat himself. I thought about asking again, but changed my mind. We stayed outside gazing at the stars together and lost track of time for a while. Well, that was interesting. So that was, I'm still a bit tense. I climbed back to my bed as soon as I got in my room. It was only then that I remembered Mai should be spending the night with Shirobei, not me. Minarashi had actually suggested, apparently. Oh, I hope they have a good time. My heart was still racing. I closed my eyes in the futile hope that sleep would calm me down. There were 2 days left. I'm gonna work hard tomorrow to save everyone. On that night, my life ground to a halt. Oh my, it's really late. Yeah, it took us longer than I thought. Looks like traffic's... Oh, is this the bus scene? I know, it's a little odd, don't you think? I wonder if something happened. What's going on? I don't see any other cars. Look out! What's going on? Get down, it's going to be okay. So bright. Sounds like a car crash. Is it in the bus? Maybe I'm remembering that what they were talking about in terms of the bus stuff incorrectly. It sort of like mentioned. It was only really mentioned once. I might be remembering it incorrectly. I think it was a car crash. That made it sound like a car crash or something.